Welcome to episode 67 of Blue-Lusional. It's a not so crazy week. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's crazy, but not too crazy. It's like
Every now and
crazy-ish.
then we get like a moment of less anxiety,
Yeah, like a
less seeing Aaron
smidge.
Parnas's new face all over my social media.
Yeah, yeah. There wasn't as much breaking news. It was just a lot of news,
Every
bad
day.
news.
Normal bad news.
Yeah, normal
So,
bad news.
yeah. So let's just get straight on into it.
Um,
We're going to start with something that happened in May, but obviously is now gaining more attention. So, a 25-year-old active duty service member is preparing to now sue the U.S. Secret Service. Just a moment of doing that for him because he was shot in active gunfire outside of the White House back in May. He was there, he was visiting with some of his family, and then some other guy decided to pull a gun out and start shooting. And so the Secret Service started shooting, and the Secret Service shot him. Yeah. They killed the shooter, and then they shot, his name's Benjamin. He was struck by bullets, and he is suing because he suffered life-threatening injuries. He had to
almost killed
undergo
him too.
emergency, had to undergo emergency surgery, had portions of his colon and small intestine removed, and underwent another surgery to remove the bullet, and is still going through medical treatment. So he was about like 20 yards away from the shooter, and the Secret Service is like, he was just kind of an innocent bystander, just kind of caught some stray bullets. I mean,
You're trained for this, or are you not? Are they not? I guess they're not now. I guess they defunded Secret Service
so I
training.
guess if you go to visit the White House, just be prepared. The Secret Service wants you to be prepared to be hit with bullets just in case. So he's filed a $25 million lawsuit against the government, and I hope he fucking wins. I hope he
Get that shit.
fucking wins.
Get that fucking bag.
Get that bag. Okay, if Trump wants to sue his own government, then everyone can.
So can we.
He said, I think I should be able to sue because your people literally almost killed me
Wild.
from stray bullets.
Wild.
Because I don't know if you saw the footage from the first White House Correspondents' dinner they tried to have, but they just started the way they didn't even look before they were blasting. And we know what that really was. So imagine in a case where they were like, oh, we didn't plan this one. Shit. He didn't tell us that there was a
Just
shooting
start
happening
fucking
today.
shooting. Hope for the literally pray and spray.
Fuck. Benjamin, get your bag. Get your fucking bag.
Yeah, because clearly they have fucking ICE working for fucking Secret Service.
Like, what the fuck?
Don't go to don't visit the White House.
Don't make
Don't go
treacherous
to the White
journeys.
House. Don't go anywhere near that guy.
Just stay the fuck away. Stay away from him and everyone associated with him.
Yeah, stay away from that guy.
All right. The parasite.
The president? What?
The president, parasite, both are on my nerves. The FDA is walking back their statement that Taylor Farms lettuce is causing the explosive diarrhea. They're saying that the testing was a false positive and that Taylor Farms is not the cause.
Bull.
Seems like Taylor Farms paid some money for that to not be the case.
Out in the open. Not even fucking hiding it.
Now, I used to, because I'm not right now, obviously, would only buy Taylor Farms bagged salads. Apparently, Taylor Farms also gives shredded lettuce to Taco Bell. Crazy how we find shit out like this. Because Taylor Farms is an expensive bagged salad, okay? It's like $4 for one bagged salad. Okay, that's ridiculous. So them giving lettuce to Taco Bell doesn't make sense to me. But I guess to each their own. So then they made Taco Bell look like the enemy. Taco Bell is always, they always put Taco Bell at the scene of the crime, and it's not fair.
Justice for Taco Bell.
Leave Taco Bell alone. Leave Taco Bell alone, okay? I hate to see them always at the scene of the crime when they were just an innocent bystander. And now Taylor Farms is like, well, no, how do we put this on Taco Bell?
The scapegoat.
Yeah, so just stop. Guys, it's a rough time out here. Like I said, it's $4 for those bagged salads. All right, we can't afford that right now. It's just stop.
You just have to
buying it.
vote for the lady. What?
Vote for the lady or risk it. Risk it. But I'm telling y'all right now, it is not good if you get this. It's a bad, but like people are having symptoms for over a month. You could never trust a fart for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that game, that's a risky game to play. But on top of that, we still can't have anything nice, right? So 1.6 million dozen eggs, white shell and brown free shell, have been recalled by Midwest Poultry Services due to Salmonella contamination.
Biden's killing the chickens.
The affected eggs have a sell-by or best-by date between July 20th and August 17th, and they also have the identifying code number P1950 and 0840962 if you want to run to your fridge real quick and check that. If it were me, I know. It's hard to say throw away the eggs with how expensive they are, but Salmonella is also a risky game. It's a risky fucking game. As somebody who's experienced playing and losing to Salmonella, you don't.
And explosive diarrhea? No, this is not the time to
They're
be
like,
playing.
wait, I just had a hard-boiled egg. I just hard-boiled an egg and put it on a Taylor Farms bagged salad.
You're gonna die.
You're so fucked.
You're gonna die.
We can't have lettuce. We can't have strawberries. We can't have eggs. And there's even a problem with some garlic powder right now. They're even recalling garlic powder, certain garlic powder, because of possible Salmonella contamination. All we had to do was vote for Kamala.
And now we don't have an FDA, basically.
And now everybody has explosive diarrhea. So who really wins?
Nobody won.
Nobody won. Nobody fucking won. And hey, this is how we should have been moving here, but Brazil figured it out before we did. So they denied visa entry to the U.S. State Department officials, Riley Barnes and Samuel Sampson. Trump wanted to send them to Brazil to undermine their October presidential election results because Bolsonaro's son, he's not looking like he's going to win. So they're like, you need to go over there and make sure he wins. And Brazil said, get the fuck out.
Bro was yapping about election interference 2 weeks ago and said, I think I'm going to do some election interference, actually.
Yeah. And their family questions Brazil's voting systems, too. So they do the same thing. The machines, those machines. So Brazil did the right thing. They were like, you know what? You guys actually denied entry.
You can't
Access denied.
Why can't we do that?
We could have been moving like this. Putin wants to come here. BB wants to come here. Access denied. Access denied. Could have been doing that.
Hanging out together.
I could have been moving like that, but hey.
We refuse.
We uncovered some bullshit this week. If you remember, during the governor race in California, Tom Steyer last minute knew he was fucked, so he decided to pay a bunch of influencers to make videos about him under the table, and they didn't disclose it, which is against the law. So people like Beatrice the Plastic Lady and Caitlin Hennessy figured out all this information and exposed it. And we were like, oh, fuck. And then we all started to realize, oh, yeah, like if you're on your FYP, you might see these videos where like it's filming something and then there's that white text that's like Michigan egg costs are blah, blah, blah. And it's just like the same thing over and over again. Those are people that are getting paid.
Yeah.
And so they got more bold. So Haley Stevens decided to also pull some bullshit like Tom Steyer did.
It's so obvious.
And it's so obvious because these are the same people that were making that screen with the text for Michigan. And now all of a sudden they're putting their faces on camera. Now all of a sudden they're talking and they're like, hey, egg prices would go down if you vote for Haley Stevens.
Let me tell you all the
Let me
reasons why
tell
Haley
you.
Stevens should represent you.
And it just...
You're reading.
Yeah, so I saw this video of this girl, like, hey, this one girl was making videos saying that she lives in Michigan. She's a mother and she wants everybody to vote for Haley, and it's very obvious that she's getting paid to do it. But what people failed to identify that this woman did was that this girl also has a influencer page. So she has a main influencer page where she's like, get ready with me to go to Trader Joe's, come to Costco with me.
She's got
like a
50K.
normal influencer, and she still posts on that page every single day. And wouldn't you know, she lives in fucking California, and her 2 pinned videos are about being child free. So she's not a mother. She does not live in Michigan. So I was like, let me get on the case. All right, I'm Nancy Drew and this bitch.
To Grace.
So I'll get to the bottom of this. I DM her. I'm like, hey girl, are you getting paid by Haley Stevens? Yes or no? I'm very straightforward. Now, this girl opened it and immediately blocked my ass. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I made a video. Called her ass out with the receipts. You're not a fucking mom. You don't live in Michigan. You're a wannabe influencer. You still only have like 50K, which is... I'm laughing because we also collectively have 50K. So like, who do you think you are? You want to play the game? Let's play. So then everyone was like, yeah, fuck that. So then everyone started making videos, and now all those pages are taken down. They're privated or completely deleted. And we're saying this because this is going to continue to happen. It's Haley Stevens. It's these...
It's astroturfing.
Yeah, it is candidates that are realizing they're fucked. And they don't have enough time to canvas, to hit the ground running and actually tell you what their policies are going to be. So they're going to pay influencers to make the videos for them. The problem is that in almost every state, there are disclosure laws where if you're getting paid by a campaign to endorse them, you have to say that and state that. And most states have their own law on how you do it, but pretty much all of them, you have to verbally disclose it and put it in the video, like paid for by, promoted, paid advertisement.
Something
yes.
Partner.
Yeah, partner. Every state has their laws on that. And Michigan is pretty much you need to say it and type it. You need to be in all areas. So, but the problem is that these girls weren't getting paid directly by the Haley Stevens campaign. We believe they were getting paid by an agency. So Haley Stevens' campaign is paying the agency, and the agency is hiring these girls. What I want to point out is that almost all of these girls don't live in Michigan. So this is not looking good for Haley because they couldn't even fucking find anyone in Michigan to make videos for her. That's really sad. That's an entire state.
Yikes on bikes.
Like, at least with Tom Steyer, most of them actually did live in California. Like these people had to like create different personas and all of a sudden now they're moms in Michigan saying we deserve better. We deserve health care for my children that I don't actually have.
That totally live in Michigan.
And then you are wearing the same outfit on your influencer page being like, come with me to Trader Joe's, and I'm going to tag the Trader Joe's in California and my child-free life.
She couldn't even think to private her influencer page just for a bit.
Yeah. And you're going to continue seeing this. So it's just our way of saying that when you're watching these videos and you're seeing influencers, or especially creators that are not political, or their only videos started like maybe a month or two ago with that text on the screen, or they're an influencer that does other influencer things and then makes a couple political videos, it's because they're getting paid. And you need to be doing your own research. Even us, if we made a video and we were like, you should vote for this person, I would hope that you also do your own research.
That's when we want you to start Googling the person.
Yes. You guys can't just like, we know we always joke voting on vibes and everything, but we truly hope that you didn't see text on a screen and you were like, that's fact. because
If it
somebody
feels
posted it.
inauthentic, it is.
Yeah, it's very inauthentic, and it's usually like you can tell a lot of them. You can see their eyes moving, so they have that app that gives them the script while they're
Mm.
videotaping themselves because they couldn't even memorize it. They couldn't even memorize a one
I
minute
hope some
video.
of you can fucking point it out, but after Grand Platinum, a whole lot of you just don't have discernment. So
We're just saying this because it's gonna ramp up, and with Tom Steyer doing it, and now Haley, we're gonna see a lot of it.
It's gonna come from all the centrist candidates.
Yeah, the
'Cause
ones
they
that
don't have
know they're
personalities.
fucking cooked. They're
They
cooked.
can't relate.
And if you see it, call it out. The more you call it out, then they get tired of having to delete and block the comments. They delete their videos and they delete their profiles like Ivy did. And Ivy, fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
fuck
You
that
can't even,
shit.
like, it's Israel money.
That's
It's
election
Israel money.
interference.
Girl, she definitely went to that agency and was like, I'm safe, right? And they were like, and she was like, fuck.
Ooh, we lost 15 profiles this week.
Yeah. You know what? I love it. I love seeing their profiles go down.
Yeah,
I love seeing it. What I don't love seeing, everybody leave Andy Beshear alone. I am leave Brittany alone. Leave Andy Beshear alone. Okay? The leftists, you always start some shit, and I don't get it. This was definitely started by leftists, and you can't tell me otherwise. But basically, in the last 48 hours, people have gone online and said, we demand to know where Mitch McConnell is, and the person we're going to blame for this is Andy Beshear, the governor of Kentucky. We're going to blame him because he should be actually at the hospital punching the nurses in the face, punching them in the face, getting in the room with a camera crew, live filming TMZ to go see where Mitch is. And he didn't do that, and now he's never going to be president because how fucking dare he not break laws for us, you know? And you guys continue to like just say shit out the side of your mouth without doing any research. And you're acting like he's the governor of fucking Massachusetts.
typical fucking fan fiction.
It is, yes.
You're just making shit up. Like they saw this. Republicans saw this coming in 2024 early, and they said, fuck, Mitch is like gonna be out of here soon in a fucking coffin. We have a supermajority. Let's fucking get a law passed that says that the governor is not able to appoint a senator if the senator dies.
Yep.
Like, call it the fucking Mitch McConnell bill, honestly. And then you guys like, no, he should do it anyway.
I mean, yeah, what you guys basically want to happen in your own magical realm where everything goes your way because you say so. You wanted Andy Beshear to bust down the doors of the hospital, prove that Mitch McConnell is dead or incapacitated and can't carry out the rest of his term. You want Andy Beshear himself to declare his seat vacant, which he cannot fucking do. And then you want Andy Beshear to appoint a Dem, which he cannot do. And if he can't appoint a Dem, he's going to call a special election in which a Dem will win. And if they don't win, it's okay because in your mind, Thomas Massey's going to run and he'll win. And that's basically like a Dem winning in your eyes. Like you have gone through all the delusion.
You guys are insane.
Every stage of delusion.
Insane. Every time I see Thomas Massey's name pop up, I'm like, oh, it must be a Republican. What?
What?
What are we doing?
These are the leftists trying to justify all of this. And we're over here like, hi, again, we just told you he's not the fucking governor of Massachusetts. This is not a deep blue state. Marjorie Taylor Greene, when she vacated her seat and there was a special election, it was a 22% voter turnout for the special election. And guess who won? Marjorie Taylor Greene 2.0.
You think Kentucky's going to pull
You think
out?
Kentucky? An even redder state is going to show up. All the Dems are going to show up on a special election and elect a Democrat.
You think the Republicans wouldn't fucking find a way to have that election 48 hours after it was called? Trump would hop on True Social again and say, I endorse this person. And they would say, all hail Plankton, and fucking go in there and then they would be up another vote in the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you guys want to be, why do you want them to have another vote in the Senate so bad? I'm so lost on that.
Right now, they don't have that
do nothing?
vote. They don't
You want
have
Andy to do nothing?
vote.
Yes, I
Mhm.
want him to do nothing. I
And
actually do.
you guys are acting like he's doing nothing. He's done what he can. He's gone on and asked for transparency. He's written the letter asking for transparency and asking for an update. And you guys in your brains are always like, the Dems need to fight fire with fire. They need to fight back. He is not the governor in a blue state. He doesn't have the authority. And this is why we keep telling you that voting down ballot matters. We're going to talk about it more later. But like, because Kentucky is red because of local elections. And
What
because
if
their state reps passed laws that have now put Andy Beshear in a situation where he can't appoint whoever the fuck he wants, like they did in South Carolina. Guess what? Kentucky knew, like Devin said, that this was probably going to happen. And in their minds, they were hoping that this would have happened a lot sooner, but it happened now. And I can't wait in a couple days for the date to pass for the special election. And guess what? Andy Beshear is not going to do. Appoint a Dem.
you think Andy Beshear wants to give the Republicans another vote in the Senate? I know that Andy Beshear is doing the bare minimum. Yeah, that's all he has to do in this situation.
Do you guys think you're smarter than Andy Beshear?
The former Attorney General of Kentucky, who knows the law better than you?
Let's be so for real.
But
the
no.
Thing,
with the NDAA and the SAVE Act on the way to the Senate, let's make sure that the Republicans have that fucking vote that they need. Let's help them out a bit.
I love to be delusional enough to think that a special election in Kentucky right now would turn the fucking state blue. Yeah. This is where we need to just be honest with ourselves. The best thing right now is for Mitch to be wherever he's at and not be voting, and them to be down, because you guys are saying that if the situation with Lindsey Graham was different, you would have done the same fucking thing. You would have done the same thing. And guess what they did? They hand selected the sister. So I just I really don't know. You know, like the worst possible case scenario. So stop. You guys keep saying, let's fight fire with fire. And what would Mitch have done? Mitch would have done the same fucking thing.
Mitch already did the thing Mitch was going to do. You think Mitch didn't? Guys, I'm going to fucking die soon. Change this shit up so Andy can't replace me. Mitch already did the thing. This is
like, you guys.
What would Mitch would have done?
Screaming
it already
that
happened.
we need to fight back. We need to fight fire with fire. The Dems sit around and do nothing. This is Andy Beshear fighting fire with fire. Him not busting down doors and trying to hold a special election and everything is him playing with fire. He knows if there's a special election that Mitch McConnell 2.0 is going to win. That's just historically how it works. Again, in Georgia, a less red state, a Republican won in the special election. There was a 22% voter turnout. So you guys just have to. I'm sorry.
Andy Beshear doing something is a trap. That's a trap. That's
a trap, and he knows it, and they're going to catch him slipping somewhere, and then it's going to make him look bad. Mm-hmm. But you guys just refuse. You just, we want transparency. You're never going to get it. You're never going to get transparency unless you show up in this midterm and vote. And a lot of you don't fucking vote. I don't want to hear anything about transparency when you guys don't vote. You don't. So I don't want to hear it. I really don't. You guys are the same people that didn't vote for Kamala Harris. I don't want to hear anything about transparency. You voted for an administration to not be transparent by not voting for Kamala. So, like, cut the shit, cut it out, put your energy into helping Charles Booker win in the midterms, where there'll be a higher voter turnout and he'd have a higher chance of winning.
And it's like, okay, let's say by the miracle that a Democrat gets in, somehow, I don't know how, gets in a seat. Okay, he has to run again. The election is still happening in November.
And you know, if for some reason Charles won in the special election, they would do everything they could to make him look bad the next couple months. They would do everything to make him look bad. Like this, and he might not want it because it would fuck him up for the rest of this campaign. Have you even asked Charles if that's what he wants?
The fuck? Nobody asked Charles.
Nobody
and
asked
then
Charles
some of you fucking bozos. Well, Andy Beshear said that he's gonna He's gonna appoint a Democratic senator to replace.
You guys just read articles and put in whatever you think it says.
You're making political fan fiction.
It's literally
Andy
how
Beshear
Christians
said,
read the Bible. You guys just throw shit in there that
You
doesn't
interpret it.
exist.
Andy Beshear is willing to launch a legal battle. Willing to. Has he filed the paperwork yet?
Did he say, I, Andy Beshear, will show up on August whatever day, and I will make sure that there are legal charges, and I will appoint a Dem in the meantime while we get answers and go through the legal battles. He didn't
We're going to have
say
this
that.
wrapped up in 2 weeks, guy.
You guys,
Because that's how court works.
it's giving how Christians read the Bible and use it to hurt other people. Like, God hates gays. Please point out in the Bible where
Cite.
it says that. This
Cite
is
it.
how you guys are acting right now. Where it's like, he said he was going to show me the MS Now article and point
Copy and
out
paste it for me.
where
Nobody
it said
ever
that.
copies and pastes when I ask
No, they
for
always
it.
block by that point. They just block.
Copy and paste it for me.
I'm just over it.
Leave that man alone. All right. So the war is on pause again because JD Vance and what's this guy's name? The chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, General Kane. They told Trump, they've been telling him, hey, buddy, if we keep doing all this bombing, we're going to run out of munitions. And it looks like that time has come.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just honestly funny at this point because they want to you want to go to a war with somebody and you didn't check if you had enough stuff in the pantry to go to war. That's pretty fucking stupid. Now, this does make me a little suspicious though, because they're saying, "Oh, we're out of all the bombs to kill people." The Pentagon had got their request filled by the House, because everything passes in the House, for a $1.15 trillion budget, along with the National Defense Authorization Act, you know, that thing that we're all freaking out about the U.S. military and Israeli military sharing intel, R&D, info on weapons, all of that shit. So I'm kind of feeling like those two go hand in hand. But then at the same time, I also can totally believe that the fact they are running low on munitions because they're fucking stupid and they've been bombing Iran for, what is it now, almost 6 months straight?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's on hold for the time being. They're not going to escalate. They're not going to
Brief
escalate.
intermission. Get your popcorn, refill your drinks, because it's not over.
Yeah. No,
It's
make
not
sure you're
over.
watching the market, because I'm sure they're going to buy the dip somewhere at some point. But the House, to try to, you know, appease everybody again, because we're mad at them constantly, voted on a War Powers Act again to stop the president from the war in Iran. That's going to have to go to the Senate. She's probably going to fucking veto it again, or just completely ignore it like the last one. So it's pretty symbolic in nature at this point, but that's what happened with that. The Pentagon is playing fucking games when it comes to any death, fatality, injury when it comes to this war with Iran. They're underreporting. They're not telling families that their loved ones have been injured or killed. And now they are straight up erasing service members that were killed. They're not counting them for being killed. They've erased the names of 4 service members who died in Jordan from the list of casualties. They said this is because they died after Trump declared his ceasefire in April. So since they died during the ceasefire, even though there was bombing still happening, it didn't count.
Could you imagine trying to bend over backwards to lower the fatality rate?
One of them was 19. She was 19.
19.
She was a kid. That's a kid. That's a kid.
Yeah. This is exactly what we all mean when we say we don't want to send our children to die for Israel.
Literally. That's a
like
kid.
Textbook what we mean.
he fucking enough.
Enough.
And so you got to show up and show out in November. We need the biggest numbers ever. Okay. So it gets worse. So coming back with a Nolan Wells update. So during this week, Ben Crump held a press conference that they finished their independent autopsy. There's just only one problem with that. The Nolan Wells throat, the throat muscles, everything that's inside of his throat was not with the body. They did not have a throat to examine. So as of right now, their results are inconclusive on cause of death, COD. Now, I've been seeing conflicting stuff with, some people are saying, well, that's totally normal if his throat was missing because maybe on the original autopsy, the medical examiner saw something, sent it to the lab for different testing. But then I also have learned that after an autopsy is done, when they take the organs out, they put them back in a bag, they place them, it's supposed to be with the body. So I don't think I'm buying the whole, well, they need to test the throat further when, Secret Service Sam, who's been covering this, has been digging into the medical examiner, and she is known for basically tampering with bodies when it comes to black bodies. Like I believe he's brought up 4 so far. So how many more are there? So this just stinks so fucking bad that Nancy Grace got her fucking hands on this one, and she said she's not letting it go. She said, this
where
sounds
is
crazy.
his throat?
She verbatim, where
Secret
is
Service
his
Sam
throat?
was shook because she was yelling. She said, "Do you think I'm a witch stirring a cauldron? Do you think I'm stupid? Where is his throat?" And he's sitting there like, I didn't.
Do not stir the pot.
Do not stir the pot. She said, I am not the 1 or the 2. So everybody's gonna go to jail.
Turn yourselves in now.
Turn yourselves in, because you guys have now made Nancy Grace really mad.
They're already fucking up. The one that went on the MAGA black man podcast, he was just saying all the I thought they lawyered up. I know their lawyers did not tell them to do that.
They said,
they're about to start snitching on each other.
Nancy Grace is involved. Shut your fucking mouth.
Don't leave the house.
They said,
hey, keep talking. Keep talking.
Yeah.
They're eventually going to fucking sell each other out.
Yeah. She didn't let up on Casey Anthony, and Casey Anthony didn't talk like you guys are talking. She hid. She hid off the grid for years and years and years.
She popped back up, but all those comments are off.
She popped back up, but those comments are off. She is terrified of Nancy Grace. So I don't know where you guys are talking, but you know what? Go ahead and keep talking. Keep talking. Keep going on the podcast. Keep slipping up before this trial, please.
Oh, you think she's not analyzing what you're saying on those? She's talking to forensic phone or tech examiners.
She's saying, got a crew.
Well, she's talking to different very highly accredited medical examiners that do autopsies, and boy, it sounds like these motherfuckers are fucked.
They're going to jail.
What was it? I think the Mississippi DA said they're trying to cover this up. They said, we don't want to look at it, but you guys keep pressuring us. They don't want to look at it because the second it even gets slightly looked at, everyone's going to jail.
Everyone's going to jail.
Everybody's going to jail. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I want to see it. Keep talking.
Well, before we do, yes, that really did happen. We some news with you guys we're excited about, because it's just kind of an addition onto what we're already doing with these grassroots candidates. But recently, we became affiliates with Y'all Vote, which was founded by Amanda Nelson, who you might know as Amanda's Mild Takes. There are a couple other founders in there, basically trying to show the importance in the South of voting down your ballot. So not just showing up and voting for your members of Congress at the federal level, senators, even governors, but to vote all the way down, city council, commissioners, all the amendments, everything like that, especially in the South, because the South is flippable. It is. We just have to show up and we have to vote, and we have to actually, and when you say you vote, to me, if you don't vote down your ballot, then you didn't vote. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hot take. I have never once showed up and not voted for like, I've never left anything blank.
Yeah, I would too.
Why would you? So we're spreading that importance. We are also going to be talking about Oath, which is basically they are donating to candidates in the South because all these candidates need money. This is how this whole shit's built. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. None of us agree with the fact that these candidates need to raise a fuck ton of money in order to win their elections. Nobody wants that. But until we vote these people in and they can actually make amendments, putting cap limits on funding, making it easier for grassroots candidates to run and get on the ballot, then that's never going to happen. So you do need to donate now, so that we can get these candidates in and then reevaluate this process for the future. And so we've already been interviewing grassroots candidates, and of course, a lot of the candidates we interview are in the South because these are areas where we need seats to flip to get a majority back. So this is just an extension of that, and we're hoping that we can raise these candidates more money by the midterms, because this last push, these last couple of months, are going to be make it or break it for a lot of these candidates. Yep. Like, they're going up against dark money. Dark money pays for billboards. They pay to get on Hassan Piker. They pay to get on the I've Had It podcast. They pay to get on all those big shows where you're like, why isn't my candidate on that? Because all that shit costs money. Okay?
Yep, they are taking money.
They're going
Josh
on
Green.
billboards. Yeah, Josh Green. All these people, they're not taking on these interviews for free. Okay? They have to pay to do it. Also, these candidates, some of their districts are fucking huge, and they have to drive that, and they have to stay in hotels in order to meet with everyone and have town halls. Everything costs money, and especially think about right now how much it costs to fill up your gas tank. Now think about a candidate whose job is to just drive up and down the fucking state every day. Hotel rooms, all of that costs money. Signs that these dark money campaigns are picking up out of the ground and throwing into the river.
And now it's unlimited.
Yeah. So the money matters now more than ever, especially these candidates that have already made it past their primary. They're going to be on the ballot in the midterms.
Yep.
Okay, some of these states like Georgia, they already had. South Carolina, they already had their primaries. Texas. We're really just waiting on Florida. That's our other really big one that's happening in a couple weeks. So this is a partnership and affiliation that we are very excited about. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, our content isn't going to change because we've already been
we've been doing this.
We've already been talking about this. But we will definitely be pushing a lot of the Oath candidates because they're the ones that are going to get this campaign money directly. Yeah. And we are going to also try our hardest to get the candidates we have been interviewing who aren't with Oath because they give that money directly to them. It's kind of like Act Blue.
Yeah, pretty much. It's super simple. Yeah, we're going to get it in the link tree so it's simpler.
Yeah, I'm going to do that tonight. That yeah, we have some things we have to take off of there and some things we need to put on there. So if we talk about Y'all Vote, that's what we mean. And if you're not following Y'all Vote on platforms, they're on Instagram, mostly doing the work on Instagram. Go follow it. It's literally Y'all Vote. And we're excited.
Yeah.
We love being in the same realm as Amanda Smile takes because our takes usually align with her takes.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time. Like somebody literally called Devin out and they were like, that was a take Amanda had. And we were like, yeah, love to have the same sane take as Amanda.
That's crazy. Sometimes people share the same thoughts.
That's crazy that we would also be level-headed and understand shit doesn't work the way your fan fiction wants it to work.
Yeah, I'm sorry
that's
for dealing in logic.
That's just crazy. But
I'm getting paid by Chorus.
oh yeah, now they're like, y'all vote, you guys are getting paid. It's not paid. It's not. We're not getting paid by Amanda.
Love of the game.
Amanda isn't ACHing us into our
No.
account. No, this is just a collective.
There will be signs when we get paid, okay? There will be signs.
There will be, the signs will be undeniable.
Straight to Turkey.
Devin's gonna have hair. I'm not gonna be
That's
here
when you
in this
know.
location.
That's when you know.
I will be
Shit.
in a much different state, much earlier than anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Trust. I will move with a swiftness out of this home and out of the state. Packed bags, ready to go.
You'll know when we get paid. You'll know.
Yeah, you will know. You would know. There's a lot of things that would change. But no, this is just something that we were like, oh, this aligns with what we do. And we will always do things that align with us morally. So this aligns with us morally.
On some bullshit.
So stay tuned for more on that. And then we kind of have a double, yes, that really did happen. Whoops. But you know what? It was a kind of a short week of news, so we can have more funny stuff. But we'll go through Devin's, yes, that really happens. And then we'll go through mine. Okay. So Andrew Tate is complaining about being in solitary confinement. The man can't be alone with his own thoughts. He said, this is too much. This is me alone with my own thoughts. My thoughts are terrible. Shit. I don't like me.
That closet. That closet. Just calling out to him.
He's like, fuck. You mean I have to sit here and with my own thoughts? Men. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Maybe that will change him. That will be the thing that gets him to understand.
But then he's tweeting. Is he tweeting or is he telling some?
He's probably telling somebody to tweet. If he's in solitary with his phone, that just defeats the whole purpose.
Makes no sense.
Makes no fucking sense. And just get this. This is what we mean by Republicans are going to grasp at straws these next couple of months to get shit passed. So the Republicans' new reason to pass the SAVE Act is that the Olive Garden's unlimited pasta requires photo ID. That's just corporate greed. That's corporate greed. That's them saying, we're going to need to see some ID if you want this unlimited pasta.
We don't want any pasta fraud.
We don't need pasta fraud. You come in here every day. No. You don't get unlimited pasta today. This is your third time in here this week, buddy.
Show me your papers.
Show me your papers. Like, what does that have to do with voting? Guys, we don't have Olive Garden money.
I almost called them to check.
That's so funny.
But then I didn't want to be embarrassed because what if I was wrong?
And they're like, so why the fuck would we ask for your ID?
I didn't want them
that would have been so funny if you got some 16-year-old hostess that's like, why the fuck would we ID for pasta? Are you talking about like ID? Like you need to be 21 to get endless pasta? To get endless pasta.
Yeah, so that's why.
So yeah,
this is why we need the SAVE Act.
That's exactly why we need the SAVE Act. You know, every time you go to the bar and you want an alcoholic beverage and you have to show your ID, that's exactly why we should pass the SAVE Act. It's just as easy. Yeah. It's not going to happen because you know what? You can make the argument, but you guys are the ones who have to vote on it and your people aren't voting on it. So why are you trying to tell us that the SAVE Act needs to pass? Why are you trying to yell at us to do it? You guys are the ones.
Tell John Thune.
Tell him. I don't know what you're yelling at me for. Cornyn. I'm not voting for the SAVE Act.
Hey, maybe you shouldn't have fucking primaried Cornyn.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about that?
Mm-hmm. Trump was melting during the White House Correspondents' dinner. And I'm not just like saying that to say that. Like if you watched it and you saw what he looked like, he was melting. His face was melting off. He was white knuckling the podium. A couple things happened. He made terrible jokes, just terrible jokes. He talked about some senator going up the stairs and not being able to have sex, and I think he was trying to say, I also can't do that. I don't know, but nobody laughed. The only thing that we laughed at was him calling James Tellerico James Telefrico. That shit was funny. But because it wasn't funny, he realized nobody's laughing. He looked over and said, who fucking wrote this? This is terrible. His speech is terrible. Who wrote this?
Who the fuck did this?
Who wrote this? So he took out the Trump 2028 hat. He put it on. I think it was just to show that he could lift his arm over his head. But all of you collectively pulled out your draft videos of you crying into the camera, being like, he's going to run for a third term. And I just don't, the fact that you guys think this man is going to live through this term, I don't know why you keep giving him all of this like clout and power and reason that he doesn't have. He's not running for a third term. They know this is going to set you guys off. Like, they put that in there intentionally. And they're going to keep making 2028 jokes. And what's not going to happen is him running in 2028. I just don't. Like, I'm sorry. It's the same you guys said about martial law. He didn't do it. He hasn't done it. He's not going to do it. Same with the 2028. It's rage baiting, and you fall for it every time.
He's gonna
die.
I've never seen natural selection or time ever take a loss.
Right? Like, it's just, it was embarrassing. The whole thing was embarrassing. He said that last White House Correspondents' dinner, there was gunshots, and he told everybody to get down, and Nicki Minaj started twerking instead. It's just cringy. But
we're just doing racist jokes.
But he was quadruple mad because Caitlin Collins won her award. She got to go up on stage. She had to shake his hand. She looked beautiful. She was smiling. He doesn't think she smiles. She sure was smiling. And he just hated it so much that he obviously went on his rampage about her after, to which she responded, "Nobody can make you feel inferior.
Yeah.
Without your consent." And in response to that, he went ahead and reposted a picture of Caitlin Collins as Dylan Mulvaney with a stack of Bud Lights. And if you don't remember that, there was a time 2 or 3 years ago where Dylan Mulvaney did a commercial for Bud Light. And because of that, all of the MAGA men decided to buy the Bud Light and then shoot it, because that made sense. And that's our president. That's what he does, and it doesn't make any fucking... That didn't make any sense. That just didn't make any sense. What did Dylan have to do with this? Dylan put out a video, and Dylan's like, I've just been, like, doing Broadway shows. I've been on the DL. Like, I've really...
minding her damn business.
She's like, I've literally been minding my business, and I still live rent-free in their head. Like, literally. What the fuck?
This is on some like, oh, Michelle Obama's a man. Like, why were you thinking about this?
Yeah. Why are you constantly thinking about Dylan? Because Dylan's not thinking about you.
They want to get fucked by these people.
Mm-hmm.
They want Michelle Obama to fuck them. They want Dylan Mulvaney to fuck them. This is what Andrew Tate is thinking about.
Yeah. I just like Dylan's video. She's like, I guess I have to address this, but like, I've literally been minding my business.
Doing nothing. Minding your own damn business.
All right. And my favorite bit of things that are happening this week, because I love whenever we just fuck with Stephen Miller, but signs and posters are going up all you see right now, roasting Stephen Miller. And they have a website all over all of them called uglyfuck.org. And if you go to it, they are telling you to submit a of Stephen Miller, and the winner will get $500. Already submitted mine. The deadline is July 30th or July 31st.
Oh, I can come up with a good one by then.
So I'm excited. I hope they release all of them. I hope they just do like a live stream roast without him there. We should do that one day. We should do like the Comedy Central roasts
of Stephen Miller
at
the reflecting pool.
It's a yearly tradition. We should just start doing it. I just know that's pissing him the fuck off. I just know.
Oh, what's her name? Katie, his wife. You know she's gonna get
she's on Fox News tonight.
The radical woke lefts calling my husband with her face like this. Ugly fuck.
I think it's really rude for you to do that because we're Jewish.
This is anti-Semitic. No, he's just ugly.
He's just...
And fuck him.
You're both ugly.
You're both ugly inside and out.
Uglyfuck.org.
And the winner of the Mr. and Mrs. Ugly Fuck Award goes to
Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Yeah.
Tomato.
That's all we have this week, guys. It's a pretty chill week.
That's it.
Stay tuned for grassroots candidate interviews every Thursday. Primaries are back in full swing. We had like a little 2-week break. It was really nice. Now we're back.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty much every week until September, and then they'll be over. And then the midterms, November.
We need 5 seats.
Go check.
We already got one secured.
We already got one secured.
Didn't file the paperwork.
And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.